Look what I found laying on the ground here. I believe this is a tool the Ancestral Puebloans used for grinding corn. I forget what it's called. It appears to be broken, but you see how it's smoothed on the sides? I think originally it would have been smooth all around and they could mash up corn in a concave rock that was also carved for this purpose. So, pretty sweet. Walking down a gulch that will lead into Road Canyon here. The citadel will be on my left after a while. Found a pottery shard here, laying on the ground in the gulch leading to Road Canyon. It's right at the base of this little, big old cliff here. So, just exploring a little bit, see what else I can find. Oh, hey, so still working my way down the unnamed gulch that leads to Road Canyon, and there's at the base of the gulch, just out of eyesight, there's like a 50-foot drop that I cannot navigate down. So I'm gonna try to see if I can scale the side of it. And I scouted things out a little bit. I did find this little hole in the rock here that I can push my backpack through in my body, and I went up, 100 feet or so, and it's walkable, and I think there's a path down to the canyon floor. So I'm gonna try it, see how it goes. So yeah, I'm through the rock, and there's a nice little ledge here at the edge of the cliff. I can walk along. Hopefully up there a little ways, I think I'll be able to scramble down and get back to the canyon floor. But it's a bit of a ways down right now. Looking down toward Road Canyon, this could be helpful in navigating my way back up, because I can't walk up the base of that gulch there, because there's a 50-foot vertical around the bend, so I have to walk along the face. I think that one of those stratas there is where I have to walk. I went right through here. I'll waypoint this spot. Hey, so I'm working my way down that unnamed gulch toward Road Canyon and kind of have come to a decision point. In the background is where I need to go if I want to continue down the gulch to get to Road Canyon, and it's the floor is, a few hundred feet below me, and I'd have to kind of scramble down this little side gulch here, work my way down, get down there. But I'm pretty worried about encountering something where I'm not going to be able to continue. All it takes is a single 10-foot pour over that I can't navigate, and then I'm dead in the water. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to exit the canyon here. So abandon the original mission, see if I can get to the mesa top. Here you see in the background, it's only, 200 to 300 feet above me. I'm not quite sure it's doable. It looks like there's some scrambling. The last 20 feet are kind of vertical. But if I kind of walk along it for a while, maybe I can find a place to pop up onto the mesa and then just explore up on the mesa, camp up there overnight, and just walk along the mesa back to the car tomorrow and not have to retrace my steps through this canyon where I've not seen any human footprints at all, or any sort of a trail. So it's a little bit dangerous. If I were to get into a position where I couldn't self-extract myself, I'm not sure if anyone's within earshot of helping me. I don't have any kind of beacon device, so better play it safe. So I'm going to work my way out of this canyon. Cheers. So the good news is I made it to the mesa top. Bad news is I do not have my backpack with me. It's because the side of the cliff was looking really sketchy, and I wasn't sure if I was even going to find a path up, so I left it probably a quarter. It's probably only 1/8 of a mile away, but it's some pretty hard scrambling to get to, and it's a couple hundred feet below me. So I will have to now return, go get the backpack, and then come back up to the mesa top. Meanwhile, really good view of the citadel up here. Can you see those Puebloan ruins there? It's on a very thin strip of rock over there. Okay, now I'll go get the backpack. Okay, made it back to the backpack, or the backpack is just up there ahead a little ways. You can probably, hopefully you can see it. So I'm going to grab the backpack and then retrace my steps back up to the mesa top. Okay, I made it to the top of the mesa with my backpack. So that feels really good. I feel like I'm kind of out of the danger zone. So the pot will have to wait till another time, but that will make it all the more fulfilling when I do find it, or if I find it. So for now, and I'm on the mesa, I guess I'll start wandering around looking for a campsite, or I might just start wandering back toward the car, and maybe I'll end up at the car before dark or not. We'll see. Yeah, following a game trail toward the general direction of the car. See where it leads. Found something interesting. It's a depression in the rock, all dried up right now. But I bet things come alive in here when it fills up with water, like little tiny shrimps and who knows what else. It'd be cool to see it when it has a bunch of things swimming around in it. Okay, off that way. There's spots of gorgeous biological soil. This particular clump has something kind of whitish growing on it. No idea what that is, but so cool. I'm trying to walk around all of these things. Just walking on the rocks where I can, because that biological soil takes 100 years or more to recover once a footprint smashes it. So I've been walking along the mesa top upstream of that gulch that I went down earlier today, trying to find the shallowest part of the gulch where I can cross over, and it looks like I found it. It's right there, right back there. It's actually a little too deep, so I'm going to cross the head of the gulch here, and I think I'm a little less than a mile from the car, so I think I'll just head back toward the car. The lure of a cold beer and comfy bed is pretty powerful, so looking forward to sleeping in the car tonight. So as I'm walking along the dry stream bed, I notice this pool of water, and let's see if we can find anything alive in here. Oh yes, I can see something swimming in there. And hopefully you can see it too. Don't know what it is, but that's awesome. Life has carved out a little niche here. Let's see what else we can find. I see here's another little thing there, maybe a shrimp. And there's something buzzing around on top of the water. See one right over there. So cool. We've got some hoof prints from, I don't know, maybe pronghorn or mule deer. There's more over here. So, something's been enjoying it. Cool. So, I just made it back to the car. You can see the sun is setting behind me. Let's get this thing opened up. Come on. Oh. There we go. Oh my God, I'm so exhausted. So, yeah, I've been hiking for about 7 hours. Didn't think I was going to end up back at the car, but it's all part of the adventure, right? So I think I probably only hiked 5 miles or so, and didn't rest except for to take a few pictures here and there. Didn't even eat anything. Surprisingly, not too hungry even. So didn't even make a mile an hour average speed, but it feels good to be back at the car. And I think I'm just gonna grab the chair and sit in it for a little while until I feel like doing something different. All right, see you later. Morning. So last night I camped at the Fish and Owl Creek trailhead, and that's where the car is parked behind me. Today I'm gonna go do a little one-night overnight out on the mesa in between those two creeks, and we'll see what we can find. All right, cool. So I think I found a few pottery shards. Here's one. I'll put that back where I found it. Here's another one right next to it. Come on. And here's another one here. I believe this one's a little bit suspect. I'm going to keep looking, see what I can find. This clearing here is a little out of character, so that's why I'm suspecting that. That's why I looked a little more closely in this area, and sure enough, some pottery shards. Yeah, look what I found. It's laying right on the ground. Let's go in the shade here, we can look at it a little closer. So, pottery shard. It's probably the biggest one I've ever found. It's got that kind of that corrugated look to it. And if you look at it from the side, you can see this is probably from the neck of it. So I'll just set it right back where I found it. So I'm getting pretty close to the tip of the peninsula where Fish Creek and Owl Creek meet. It's actually behind me. But I was a little worried that I would run out of water or get low on water. But check out these crazy pools everywhere here. So I'm going to be camping close to here for the evening. The tip of the peninsula is off that way. And there are all these pools of water. So I'll have to make it safe to drink, of course, through boiling or throwing a pill in there that I have. But I shouldn't have any trouble with the water shortage. I found one of these things in one of the pools. I have no idea what it is. It's check that out. It's about 2 inches long when you include the tail. So I'm going to put him back in the water. I have to figure out what the heck this is. So I just filled up my camelback water bladder with water from this pond. Threw a couple of pills in there to purify the water. And there's critters. I showed you before a critter that's swimming around in there. Let's see if I can show them to you in action. There. Don't know what the heck that thing is. But some of these potholes, or all of them, do dry up periodically, so I wonder what these little guys do when it all dries up. I guess they have a plan. So just stumbled across this thing. I walked within 6 feet of it. It was off to my right. I believe this is a cyst. And if I have my facts right, this would have originally been created as an underground food storage facility. It's obviously no longer underground, but I think that could be explained from erosion. This is on a hillside that kind of drains that way. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking around for pottery shards. I don't see any at the moment, but if I looked closer, who knows, might be able to find some. But I need to keep on hiking. So I was just crossing this dry stream bed and looked down and happened to see, uh-oh, let me get this to come in. A pottery shard there. And then while I was looking at that one, there in the stream bed is another one. I'll just leave that one be. And then right here, actually, that's a kind of an unusual rock for this area, and I wonder if that was used for creating tools or arrowheads or something. I have no idea. I found another, what I believe is a cyst, C-I-S-T, 4 rock slabs. The one on the left has fallen down. But I looked around and found a few pottery fragments scattered right in this area here. And here's another one. Only about a 5-minute walk from the last one. So there's a few pottery shards laying around in this area as well. So I'm just a few dozen feet from that last cyst, and there are pottery shards all over the place. They're just here by the hundreds, all over the ground. I'm seeing a few different styles. Here's the Mesa Verde black on white style. There's the pressed clay pot style. There's the corrugated style. There's another corrugated one there. So cool.